Have you heard about this absurd theory floating around the internet? It states that Eddie is in fact Ralph's real father.
What?
I know, it's ridiculous. But the theory got big enough that the creators even acknowledged it in Season 34's non-canon conspiracy episode, Lisa the Boy Scout.
I know Eddie is Ralph's father. Look at the hair. Look at the hair!
No! Clancy, I swear to you, it's not true!
My son's breath smells like cat food.
We'll dismantle this preposterous theory today on Dark Simpsons Mysteries. But before we get to that, I wanted to thank the stupidly handsome Adrian Jagilak for suggesting this mystery.
You're as smart as you are handsome.
Now, let's begin the investigation. We all know Chief Wiggum raised Ralph, but is he the biological father? This theory says no, and puts forward 3 pieces of evidence to support it. Exhibit A. Ralph and Eddie have the same hair. Exhibit B. Chief Wiggum and Ralph don't really look alike. And Exhibit C. Chief Wiggum's genitals are withered and useless.
Your cable TV is experiencing difficulties. Please do not panic. Resist the temptation to read or talk to loved ones. Do not attempt sexual relations, as years of TV radiation have left your genitals withered and useless.
Well, I'll be damned.
Let's tackle each of these separately, and I will explain why the theory is nonsense. We'll begin with Exhibit A, the hair. The strongest argument for this theory lies within Ralph's thin hair.
Well, if it isn't the cutest police officer in Springfield.
Internet nerds noticed that Ralph's hair resembles Eddie's and not Chief Wiggum's, so they concluded that Eddie must be the father. But with that logic, that means that any of these men could be Ralph's real father. They all have the same thin, wispy hair.
The math checks out.
And on top of that, we've seen in the Simpson universe, the children's hair doesn't necessarily need to match the parents'. Just take a look at the Simpson family, or the Prince family, or the Spucklers.
Come on, Tiffany, Heather, Cody, Dylan, Dermot, Jordan, Taylor, Brittany, Wesley, Rumor, Scout, Cassidy, Zoe, Chloe, Max, Hunter, Kendall, Caitlin, Noah, Sasha, Morgan, Kira, Ian, Lauren, Hubert, Phil.
But none of this really matters, because when Ralph grows up in Season 23's future episode, Holidays of Future Past, his hair thickens and turns blue, just like Chief Wiggum's.
Hi, Bart!
Hey, Ralph. I heard you died.
I got cloned it! All right, buddy. What's the hurry?
Exhibit B, their physical appearance. Along with the hair, the theory states that Ralph doesn't really look like Chief Wiggum. Specifically, their drastically different noses.
Look at his nose.
But that's easily explained away. Ralph got his nose from his mother.
It's true!
And if we're going to compare looks, I'd argue that outside of the hair, Ralph looks much more like Chief Wiggum than Eddie.
It's true, he does.
Exhibit C, Chief Wiggum's withered genitals.
Years of TV radiation have left your genitals withered and useless.
Well, I'll be damned.
The theory interpreted this as Chief Wiggum being impotent and thus cannot have kids. But he had no issues when he first met Sarah in Season 32's flashback episode, Uncut Femmes.
Clancy.
Don't leave. Come back to Pio.
Chief Wiggum's junk works just fine, even though it may need a little help every now and then.
Sarah, please. Sarah, it's $10 a pill.
And besides, with Sarah's busy schedule, when would she even find time for an affair?
So, sweetie, this community service detail should end around 5. You want to go to that seafood place? Yeah, you got your book club again. Man, that thing sure meets a lot. Hey, you know, I've read that book. Maybe I could come and... Oh, right. Not enough chairs.
And that's all of the evidence supporting this wild theory. Everything presented is easily refutable, and honestly, quite laughable.
Well, you all know what laughter sounds like.
If you look at the evidence, it's pretty obvious who Ralph's real father is. A giant gopher.
Yeah, you hags are all right.
And that puts an end to the theory that Eddie is Ralph's real father. What mystery would you like to see me impregnate next? The case of who Ralph's real mother is?
Can you open my milk, Mommy?
The children are right to laugh at you, Ralph.
If you have any ideas for future mysteries, please leave them in the comments below. And as always, thank you for watching.
Why do people run from me?
Your ideas are intriguing to me, and I wish to subscribe to your newsletter.
Crowdfunding is when lots of people give you small amounts of money to help your passion project come to life.